manager. It's me, Matty G. Since you're last here, we have had a number of games. I think we left it just after the was it Braintree defeat? Could have been Welling defeat. I forget now. Either way, the defeats kept on coming, but a couple of wins in there as well, which were fairly good wins. We got through the qualifying stage here against Hamworth. Obviously, we should have gotten more than 4 goals against them. We certainly shouldn't have conceded. Their defence was abysmal. That day, our strike force was quite abysmal. 4 goals, not very good ratings. We then went on to lose against Tonbridge at home and drew 4-4 in an absolute thriller down at Dulwich Hamlet. That was a brilliant match. Followed that one up with a 2-1 loss to Slough. We were away, but that was the third qualifying round of the FA Cup. We really wanted to go a little bit further in that and get some money into the club. Didn't work out. We then went straight on to lose to Chelmsford before top of the table Ebbsfleet at the time. We managed to pull off a 1-1 draw. Then a 2-0 win away at Bath. Again, top end of the table. I think they were about 4th at the time. This is where we started to climb out of the zone. Unfortunately, that followed by 2 straight 0-0 draws, which didn't go well for us at all. As you can see here, we are slapped back down in 22nd. We were up here near Chippenham. I think we were 12th at the time, so where Worthing is now. And then 2 draws dropped us straight back down. It's unfortunate, but that's how it is. You can see how tight we are here on 16 points. These 3 little clump. And there's a 4-point difference gap between relegation zone and just outside the playoffs. It's insane. Lidbird's carried on scoring goals, although he has said that he's going to be leaving at the end of the season. He's looking at options, so we put him up for sale. We've got to get some cash in while we can. We have had a number of squad changes. Let's go by position. As you can see, we've got a lot of goalkeepers now. Our original goalkeeper's now left. He's finally gone, freed up a bit of wages. As you can see, the 4 goalkeepers we do have in are very highly thought after. Scott came in at 210 to replace the previous goalkeeper. Probably didn't actually need to do that, considering we have Robertson and Atkin, although Robertson wants to go out on loan and wants to leave already. Atkinson's been playing ahead of him anyway, and we've got Harvey White on a rolling contract for the time being, so we're good and golden on that front. Other news, we have lost 1 or 2 small players. One of the strikers that we had up here, he's gone. We've lost 1 or 2 midfielders, but we've also brought in people. Talshi Andor Gibbons, we got him on a rolling contract, which was, I thought that was a bit of a steal, really. We've got a couple of guys on contract, on trial in Raziz Nabi. Doesn't look too bad, doesn't look too shabby. And Jaden Smith, striker. Look at that. That is a Sante level right there. 19 English. He's a striker. His best position's attacking midfield left. That's roughly where we want to play him if we're able to sign him in the long run. We have tried to sign many people. Hasn't gone quite our way. Michael Tati, or TT as we called him in pre-season. We have made an offer for a contract. The only issue we've been having since then is, it's this. As you can see, our wage budget, our current spending, and our transfer budget. For some reason, literally about 4 or 5 games ago, the board came in, they wiped out our transfer budget. Originally, we had more than that, and originally we had 100% of all sales. They've wiped all of that completely out due to some financial difficulties within the club. As you can see, we're 941. We are currently just about holding on. So yeah, it's financial pressure building. So it looks like we do have to stick with the squad we have. Now, since the last time, you may have seen that we have now changed how we're running things. We've got a 4-3-2-1 or a 4-3-3-2, yeah, whatever. I just call it the Christmas tree. We've got this little pyramid at the back and 3 up front. And I say up front, obviously they're wingers, on wing attack, but yeah, it's mostly defensive line up now, with only the front 3 on attack. And that's purely because of the amount of goals we've been conceding. We're trying to avoid that now. So with the defensive midfielders in there, I'm hoping this is going to start to solid, make this back line solid, because we've got some good defenders. Joseph, his rating is starting to drop a little bit since we signed him. There's not a lot we can do about that. Ledbird's currently on the bench. That's only because in the last couple of matches he's had some match fitness issues, not quite making it, so we've been sort of rotating him with Asante. With Asante, he has started to score goals. As you can see, I love this little heart shape. I would like him to be a little bit more attacking, but as a striker, he's only going to improve in that department. Yeah, have a look at his season stats. He's actually made 12 appearances, 3 off the bench of those, and 6 goals. So it's 1 in 2, really, which isn't too bad with an XG of 5.59. You can see his average rating rates out at 7.11. He should be doing better. Or when I say he should be doing better, he should be on a better team. Full stop. But we've got him for the year, and hopefully he's going to help us turn things around. Tommy Scott is going to be starting for us today. He's a 3.5 star ability. He fits that role perfectly. He is a sweeper keeper. We've got him on defence. I want to be very basic with him at the start. It's his first game. We don't want to put too much pressure on him straight away. Atkin has been brilliant all season. He has been a very good solid keeper. You can see that by his stats. However, I'm desperate to try and dry some of these goals we're conceding up. So this is one of the only reasons we brought Tommy Scott in. He was just slightly better all round goalkeeper, and I'm hoping that's going to add a little bit more oomph to the back line. He's going to help the back 4 feel a little bit more comfortable. There we go. We're not going to go too mad. We're going to have our hands on the hips. We don't want the loss here. Individuals, I'm expecting you to perform well today. He's still composed. I thought that might at least help us out a little bit. We need to dominate the midfield and defence. I need to see solid work here. We need an improvement. We're up against Eastbourne Borough. Hutchinson's been actually scoring a few goals as of late. As you can see, our form has started to improve in most respects, but we need wins, and we need wins quickly. I mean, they're in 18th, so it's not like they're far from us at all. And a win here today would actually make us jump above them. That's the idea. Now, our first highlights, and that was pretty woeful there, when it sat there just heading it straight to their keeper, and that goes straight over the top. He's fluffed his lines. Honestly thought we were 1-0 down there. He absolutely fluffed his lines. Trying not to tinker as much as I normally would do. But there we go, we get to half time. I'm not impressed. I wanted to do some shouty. Yeah. I think you're the better team. I want you to know that you are the better team. Individuals, Conte, I'm not happy with the performance. I'm going to put my arms outstretched. No. Fist pump. No. Point the finger. You're not being good enough. Get it together. He looks fired up. That's better. Midfield. Keep going. You're doing well. Defence. I'm happy that we're not conceded. So, yeah, we'll go with that. Tommy Scott's lost focus. Why are you losing focus there? There's no need for that. No bookings, no nothing. We're going to go a little bit more positive now. Give them a shouty. Bit of encouragement. Hopefully we can push forward. We want to see some highlights, people. Highlights. What's going to happen? Anything. Gone shouty. Nothing's happening. They've got a highlight. So raise them. And they've got a simple tap in. Unbelievable. See, you try to build for a good defence. And even in the dull games, someone seems to get past you. Right. Asante not played well enough. You're coming off. Top goal scorer's coming on. That's how we're going to go with that one. And Golding's not been doing too well, but I don't want to make too many changes. I'd say Joe would probably be best coming off. Yes, I'm going to bring Will De Silva in. I know he's a defender, but he can play that role. Well, he can't, but he can. Swap him with Saga. Then we're going to swap him in for Elsley, who I just think is more consistent. And then we're going to have to go full attacking. Get those instructions. We don't need wide. Want to play through the middle. Shoot on shots. Shoot on sight. Shoot on sight. Want to be shorter, more direct, much higher tempo, no time wasting at all. Run at defence. Be more expressive. Let's hit them hard. Let's go for this. We're not going to get it. No, another loss. A very disappointing game and a boring game. I'll be honest, that was very boring. I'm not happy with the result. Good efforts. No. I'm not happy with the performance. You can be demoted. You can seem anxious, but that was poor. That was poor. I mean, that well and truly leaves us down there, 23rd. The only team below us is Taunton. We've got a good team. We should be up here somewhere at least. And we've got one of the best strikers in the league. For some reason, he just doesn't know how to score goals. Oh, well, at least we've got some good news to look forward to. Old Michael Titty, as I like to call him, is finally accepted to actually come to us. It's a very low ball offer compared to what we offered him at the start of the year, but he's joining us. He's passed his medicals, clean bill of health. No one decided to come in for him in the end. He's only coming in as a squad player, but I'm very, very happy to have Titty on the squad. He played absolutely fantastic during pre-season, and there it is. It is confirmed. I'd like someone just to welcome him into the team there. You can see he's only a 3-star on the ability front, but if we have a look at him, he's got a little bit of blistering pace. As you can see, he's not far off the same level as attack as most of our strikers. He's got a little bit of technical. He's terrible in the air, but we don't need wingers to be great in the air anyway. His mentals, they could be better. His defending is abysmal, but we're not got him for defence. This is what we got him for. His speed and his attacking ability. That's what he did well for us. I think he's going to be an absolute cracker. And it looks like Asante is very happy that we've strengthened the first team squad. Apparently that is strengthening it. So hopefully good news on all fronts. Second round draws made. We'll see where we come in here. So we look like we have Potter's Bar. There we go. We've got Potter's Bar Town. They're a semi-pro outfit. And we've also been asked to make a decision of arranging extra time in the next round of the FA Trophy in order for a result in the first leg. If a match is still drawn after extra time, they will replay the decider by extra time penalty. Yeah, that's fine. Although, actually, come to think about it, I should have said no. We could have done with the extra game, more money. So here we are, we're back for another day. We're at home. You can see we made one or two changes. Kelly's had to come out through lack of fitness. Titty's come in for Golding, who's been playing pretty badly. And we're at home to Chippingham, who are about 10 places above us. Yeah, exactly 10 places above us. There we go. But again, there's only 4 points in it. So there's a big old jump if we can just pull a couple of wins together. And here we go. We have our first highlight, and it's all Chippingham. Good block there. They're pushing us. We've got the ball though. Newton, can he turn and get away from him? No, he can't. He gives it away. And they're coming on the attack. This is going to be a goal. What is going on? I'm berating the team because that is ridiculous. 2 minutes in, and yet again they just flop like little boys and girls. Apparently berating did nothing. Although we've got a highlight. No, it's one of theirs. Oh dear, this is not looking good for us. Simpson's coming forward. It's just a long shot, and yet no one closed him down there really. They all backed off. I'm going to have to demand more. I know it's early. I'm going to have to, because nothing. I'm not going to be doing any of those suggestions right now. Or that one. We've got our first XG on the board. Still not happy. You need to be firing up here. We've also got an injury to someone, I think that was. And Conte has taken a knock. So Leadbird's going to be coming in. There's not much more we can do at the moment. Very frustrated. Body language, yeah, you're telling me. Throw the water bottle. Had enough of that. Let's get going. Not happy. XG needs to improve dramatically. We're going to have to go positive here. We need to get forward. Joseph's coming in, or is he going out? He's coming out. Newton. Hang on, we could have one finally. Is this our first one? Nope, this is one of theirs as well. Things are not going well for us at the moment. And it's gone straight over the top. They should be scoring that one. That was diabolical. Alright, we're going to have to look at making some changes here. Elsie's on a yellow card. We've got no one really to swap with him. We're going to swap Tetty and Newton round. I'm going to take Newton off. Golden on his favourite side. We're going to go full on the attack. Shouty. Encouragement. And Saggers round a free kick. He bends it round the wall. Good save. Leadbird's there! Oh, he's broke his goal duct. And he has got one. That is fantastic. I mean, I'm not to say that we want to draw games, but I'd rather draw than a loss. And it still gives us 9 minutes plus extra time to try and find a winner. Hopefully we can. I'm going to leave everything as it is. And hopefully... Oh no. This is straight away. Someone put a tackle in. Put a tackle in. You're letting them shoot from distance. What can you say? That's it. Time's up. Another draw. I'm just going to say unlucky because I don't want to keep shouting at them. I don't. But I mean, look how tight it is. We keep drawing these games. 17. We're all on 17. 18, 19, 20. So there you go. Up to 14th with one win. That's how tight it is down this end. And would you believe it? Taunton has finally won a game. They may be bottom, but at least they've won a game. So I'm just about to play a little friendly here. We put this in a few weeks back. London Samurai Rovers. Purely, if you can notice the actual team sheet, there is only a couple of players that actually play for us. Pretty much the whole first team, apart from Harvey White, are all trialists. I always find this is one of the best ways. You make a little bit of money from the game itself, and you get to see trialists in action, and you also are able to get a little bit of a feel of if they're any good. At the moment, there are two that stand out. It's Jaden Smith, obviously, and Sam Allardyce. He looks like a solid little defender. So that match ended 2-0 on the old, I got basically a training match. The goal either side, and yeah, a plethora of greens as kind of expected. The first half, Sam Allardyce is the one that stood out for me there. Smith had an okay game, didn't play great. Ben McLean on the wing did pretty well. The second half, I say overall the two defensive guys did pretty good, solid job, and White was pretty good in goal. But I mean, that's to be expected. On more news, we've signed yet another striker. This one's Troy Chubby. He's on a rolling contract, so it's not really a signing per se. But it's just getting some depth in, and making sure that we've got cover for all circumstances. So we're all set for the next match, last one of tonight. It's against Taunton, who are bottom. There are a few points difference between us and them, although we are second from bottom. It's pretty much as it was previously. Kelly comes back in on the right, Atkin comes back in at the back, Jenny's out on the left. We've still got this little pyramid going for us. I am tempted to just bring Gardner-Smith forward a little, but then that'd leave a lot of gap in the back here. We've gone for a controlled possession. Cheshunt is back in. I mean, it's hard to choose one over the other, but his overall rating has been better. So that's what we're going with. The familiarity of this play is not great, but we've got to try and change something, and hopefully against Taunton this might work. So here we go. Taunton. They have got 2 wins in the last 5 games, which is good for them. We've obviously got 1 win and 3 draws. So yeah, points are pretty much even at the minute. As you can see, we are right down there with them, although we've got a nice big point advantage. It's not really an advantage at this stage, but hopefully we can improve. Now our first attempt at goal. That was the first highlight of the game. 16 minutes in. Now it looks like they're going to get a chance. Unless we can get it off him. It's a tackle through the back. They're going to go straight over the top. The keeper's got that covered. Nothing to fear there, but we will go a bit shouty. I want a bit of encouragement here. Joseph sitting on the ball. They're going to play their passy game. Kelly out on the right there with Newton. Bringing it infield slightly. Losing out there. And now they're on the attack. See, I don't like it when they do that. We've got it back again with Kelly. Joseph. This time he goes a little bit more direct. Doesn't work out for him. Major picks it up at the centre. He goes out on far right. He's running with the ball nicely. Is he going to whip across in? He brings it over towards the centre. Sager, Gardner-Smith. Sager, he has a little dink forward. The Cheshunt is there. It's off the woodwork. I mean, it's harder to miss than it is to score there in that situation. And now it looks like they've got one with Burgess on the right. He's bringing it down well. Warnell, they're passing round us at the minute. It's not good. This is the bottom team. They've been a poor... Oh! That'd have been a good goal if that had gone in. I'm glad it didn't. I mean, it's not great, is it? We're against the bottom club. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to go any shouties yet. It's 0-0, half time. We're dominant. We're dominant on the XG. We are dominant. Why is the goals not coming? It might just come back to bite us in the backsides. Elsie with the ball. Is he going to clear it? No, he goes Joseph. Joseph takes his time, goes long ball to Asante. Back to Sega. Sega tries to... I have no idea what he was trying to do there. He was never going to get to Golden with that pass. And they go straight over. We've seen this so many times. Every time, over the top. I mean, what are these defenders doing? I've not got a high line. Why are they stepping up so high and just allowing the striker to run through them? They're not even looking. In this situation, I have to go very attacking. There's not much to it. We do need to change some things. There is something going on. Penalty. Oh, it's a penalty. It looks like Asante over it. Oh, not Asante. He's already missed two. He buries this one. Get in. Well done. Well done. I'm going to give it a bit of encouragement there, but we are going to make some changes. Saga is absolutely shattered. There's no one to bring on for him. That's the only problem. There's no one to bring on for him. Asante's coming off. He's got his goal, fair enough. Titi's coming on for Newton, and I think we're going to call that one it for now, as it looks like they're on the attack. Get it clear. Get it up on the pitch. Push forward, guys. Push forward. I'm going to change something. No, not tactics. Tactics. We're going to push him right up. I'm going to push you up. You're going to stay right back. We're going for the arrowhead. We're going to try the arrowhead. The intensity is right up there. This may give us more options. The Saga is knackered. Maybe we could swap them round. Okay, maybe not. We'll leave them as it were, and we'll take Saga off as the silver. And we'll go with that. Looks like there is going to be a corner highlight to us. Get your head on it, son. Titty's a short guy. He's not going to get to that. Joseph could. Ledbird could. Go! Yes! Get in! It's about time. Believe it or not, he's scored about 14 goals throughout the season. Maybe not in the league, but he's been scoring. He seems to play poor when he starts. When he comes on as a sub, he does crazy things like that justifies starting him. And then, yeah. It's 84. We're going to go back to balanced. Although we could get another one here. Ledbird. Oh my word! That was a worldie of a goal. One touch to bring it down perfectly on the half volley. That was absolutely superb. Cristiano Ronaldo, eat your heart out. Look at that. He's not even let it go. That's a full-blown volley. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see that one again. He's onside. He's onside. He holds the defender off, takes it down, and before it hits the ground, he volleys it in. By far, absolutely fantastic. What on earth is the goalkeeper doing up there, taking a free kick? I mean, if that would have gone in, that would have been amazing. But what on earth is the goalkeeper doing, taking a free kick 24 yards out from their goal? I think I may need to look at that. Somehow, somewhere, I must have selected him to take free kicks at some point. He shouldn't be doing it, but somehow he is. Well, at least we end this one for a change, on a win, on a positive note. On a weird positive note, where the goalkeeper almost scored a free kick in the 91st minute. Maybe this Arrowhead idea works. Maybe we should go with that next time. I mean, De Silva came on in a holding midfield role and he's a central defender. I mean, he could play there, yes, but not ideally. He did well. Ledbird come on, scored 2 goals. Asante did get the penalty, fair play to him, but I mean, I'm leaning towards starting Ledbird in the next one. Well, hopefully we'll see you around December time, and we'll have some more victories under our belt. Until then, it's Matty G. Peace out.